So today we're in Cleveland, Ohio here. There's Emily over here. And here we have Rafael, who's going to be making today. What are you making for us?
I'm making a chicken ballotine.
Chicken ballotine.
First step
Fresh chicken.
is to take the skin off the chicken. And we start by making a straight cut to the back of the chicken.
You can see why Rafael's good at this, because he is a proper chef.
And later we're going to kind of trim some of this fat. You can see this is a pretty fatty chicken. So later we'll trim some.
Fatty.
Yeah, we'll trim some of that off. We don't want all of that fat. There we go. Alright, so we're almost done. Yep. So now we're done with those wings. And now here's the breast. And you're just gonna cut that membrane and pull the skin off.
Look at that.
Yes.
Looks like a big heart.
So that's the chicken without the skin. And here's the chicken skin, as you can see. And
What, you're going to be using this?
Yes, I'm going to be using the skin.
Oh, so you save the skin.
Yeah, I'm going to take the breast out, pound that down, and lay over the skin, and use the skin to wrap the chicken breast.
Alright.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So.
Okay, we're chopping the breast, separating the breast.
Separating the breast, yep. So we do that by, you can feel like there's a bone right in the middle of the chicken right here, the chicken breast.
Right.
And you can start cutting the chicken just kind of around that bone. And you can see like it's going to separate the breast from the carcass.
Right.
So it's just kind of slow, you know, with the tip of the knife. You don't want to go like too much, because otherwise you just leave too much of the meat on the bone, and you want to take pretty much all of that nice chicken breast out of there. So there's one breast.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then here's the tender, and we're going to use the tender later as well. So we can.
That's a chicken tender?
Yeah, this is a chicken tender.
So that's when you order in a bar, chicken tenders?
Yes, exactly.
That's what you get?
That's what you get. Alright, so we're taking the second breast out. So that's the second one, and we're also gonna separate the tender.
Separate the tender.
All right, there you go.
And the tender. Okay.
Yep, chicken tender.
The tender goes in there.
Yep. Basically, what we're gonna do now with the thighs is we're gonna also kind of cut away from the carcass here, and we're gonna chop it up and grind and make like into a sausage.
Oh, really?
Yes. So now we're going to take the meat off of the thighs and the drumstick.
Okay. This is to make sausages?
Yes, to make sausage, yeah. So it's pretty much, you know, I'm going to off the bone, and just make sure you don't have any like tough parts of that chicken there, so you can just throw that away. The bones, just save it, and we'll make stock out of it.
Okay.
And
what are we going to be serving the dish with? What are we going to be serving?
We're going to be serving the chicken ballotine with braised red cabbage, and I'm going to make some pretzel spaetzle.
Pretzel Spaetzle?
Pretzel Spaetzle, because it's fun to say. Any
okay, so what Rafael did there was add something to the chicken.
Yeah,
what you
this
put?
is
You
the
bit of garlic?
Yeah, the chopped thigh and drumsticks. Put one garlic, a little bit of coriander.
And some coriander, a little bit.
Half teaspoon of coriander. Okay. And then we're also going to add some salt. Add some salt. You can add about a teaspoon or so of salt.
That's how you measure a teaspoon in Rafael.
Yeah, why not?
That's how real chefs measure teaspoons.
Just kind of, you know. And we're also going to add some black pepper. So salt, black pepper, coriander, garlic. And I'm also going to add some chili flakes. Just kind of spice it up a little bit. Alright, so that should be good. And then now we're going to grind that.
What if someone doesn't have a meat grinder?
Find a friend.
Tough luck. And one thing
A
that
meat
when you're
grind,
making any type of like sausage, and actually the technical term would be forced meat, you want to keep all your equipment cold.
Oh.
Because you don't want to overheat the fat in the meat. Because otherwise you won't like emulsify and make it like into a nice.
Wow.
Like, you're gonna use the large grind first, and then you're gonna grind a second time using the smaller disc.
Okay.
So we're gonna, mix it up with our hands here a little bit. All that seasoning, the salt, the pepper, garlic.
Mixing it all up.
Yes, mix it all up. Then we're gonna in the meat grinder.
It goes in, and then wait for me. Here it comes. Look at that. KitchenAid, such good machines.
Free product.
Putting the same meat in.
Same meat.
Back through again into the small filter.
Yep.
If you like to call it that.
I love that sound.
So now you're mixing what you just the sausage meat, basically.
Yes.
You know, mixing the forced meat.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I'm learning.
One thing that you're gonna notice is that the meat's gonna start to be like sticky and like it's gonna try to like stick to the sides of the bowl. That means it's like emulsifying. And you can see like it becomes pretty
Like a paste.
paste kind of thing. Yep. So basically what we do is just you cook it, tiny
So you
piece.
you cook it to taste it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. Just make sure the seasoning's correct, and you can always add more salt. You can always add more pepper or whatever.
Flip it over. Cook now. You're gonna taste it.
Yep.
What do you think?
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah. So now that it's done, we're gonna do dried cranberries. You can do pretty much any dried fruit, or not do dried fruit at all. I mean, you can just do whatever you want, but I kind of like that sweetness from the dried fruits. So we're gonna add, for this amount of meat, we're gonna add probably half a cup of dried cranberries.
Okay.
But again, it's something that you can add more or less, or
Depending
depending
your
on your
taste.
taste.
You might not even like cranberries.
Yeah, exactly.
You might be allergic.
And then you can always add raisins. You can always add
Grapes? Peas?
Well, not necessarily fresh fruits. You want to add like dried fruits.
Apricot.
Apricot. Yeah, that would be good.
Mango.
Sure, why not? So we're just gonna mix this by hand, just kind of
Pineapple.
fold.
So that you mix in the cranberries and then you put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're pounding the chicken.
Yeah, and I like to put plastic wrap over the chicken.
We call that cling film.
Okay, cling film, yeah. Because like you see the chicken breast here, it's way thicker on top here than on the bottom. So basically, I'm just making it
even.
nice and even. So
That's what we like. We like equality.
yes.
So we're cleaning the skin.
Yeah, cleaning the skin a little bit. Take some of the fat out, just especially on top here. So just kind of, take that out. And then also you kind of want to square that skin a little bit.
Make it even.
Make a little bit more even.
It looks nice.
Yes. Alright. There you go.
Just
What have you got there?
So this is a cheesecloth.
A cheesecloth.
handy kitchen helper for straining, steaming, wrapping, even cleaning and polishing. And
Cheese
it's lint-free.
cheesecloth.
Yes.
So
I like the cheesecloth because it allows the chicken to because we're gonna cook in broth.
Okay.
So it allows kind of to like
it's like a tea bag.
Exactly. Yeah. So it allows to kind of
Tea bag for me.
Yep. I'm just gonna arrange this skin over the.
Okay.
Like
so you're making sure there's no holes.
Make sure there's no holes.
I mean, you do have holes, but you basically
Make sure
just
they're
kind
not
of.
gaping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure there are no gaping holes.
Yeah. So you start with the skin over the cloth.
Yep.
And we're gonna lay
Put one.
Breast number 1.
Breast number 1.
Breast number 1.
And then it's kind of a big chicken, so it's gonna be a big Ballotine, but it's alright.
That's okay. I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
Alright. So now we're gonna it's kind of spread even.
So it's kind of like sushi.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a chicken sushi.
Chicken sushi.
Alright, so we're just gonna.
Okay, so now you put the tenders on top.
And these tenders are so big, I'm gonna cut them in half actually, just to make them.
Yeah.
Just kind of lay these here, so when we cut later, they're gonna look nice. And you can use anything. You can use pistachios, walnuts,
peanuts,
almonds, peanuts, yeah, whatever.
Hazelnuts.
Sure.
Cashews.
Yep. So now it's the hardest part actually.
Okay.
Because basically you're gonna make this into a roll.
Right.
Attempt 1.
It's kind of like they do at Subway.
Not too much. It can come.
This one runs the gamut.
There we go. So we've rolled it up in the cheesecloth.
Yep.
And it should all be in the cheesecloth, but the meat is...
Should all be in there? Like even the sides?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, the sides, true, but we'll make it work. We'll cut that. So we tied both ends. And
Tied both ends.
Yep.
Yep.
And then now we're gonna just kind of work it, like tighten it up, you know, just kind of. I'm just gonna get rid of these.
Get rid of the bits popping out.
Alright. Just take that off there.
Chop, chop, chop.
So now we have the sausage looking thing that we're gonna cook it in the oven in some chicken broth.
We put it in a pan with some chicken stock.
Yeah.
Pouring chicken stock over it.
So
is this 2 liters?
Yeah, just about. Like you want to do maybe like halfway up to.
So you want it halfway up the roll?
Yeah, exactly.
So preheat the oven to 380. So here we go. It's going in the oven, and then you put it in and cook it for how long?
You can cook like for about a half hour, like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and then check.
Okay.
Always have a thermometer when you're cooking chicken, because you do want to cook all the way up to 165 degrees Fahrenheit.
Do you check on it? Do you have to roll it over in the broth?
Oh yes, yeah. You just kind of every 15 minutes you kind of roll the chicken so it's all covered in the broth. It's not drying out.
Okay, so after 15 minutes,
roll it.
you roll it.
You roll it, yeah.
And then after half an hour you check to see if it's done.
See if it's done. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Almost there.
Take it out. Get it out.
We're gonna unroll it and crisp up the skin.
Oh, crisp up the skin. Okay.
Yep. Nope.
Good.
So now we'll chop this up and sear it.
Yeah. And we're just gonna add this chicken to brown the skin.
Okay, so you slice it up.
Yeah. Slice it up.